Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm just going to do a little bit of work with the wiring. So I'm going to unbox my wiring harness that I bought from Jegs, and then I'm going to try on here. I'm going to try to see if I can find where the wiring goes. I know it goes up the A-pillar and it goes around that way somewhere and goes back to the back. So we'll try to get that in. So let's see. Let's do a box opening here. Let's see what's in this. Oh, wow, got a hat. I did not expect that. I've not gotten a hat from anybody. So, that's pretty neat. Okay. Catalog, December catalog. So that's how long I've had this sitting around. All right, another box. All right. So we have the installation guide. It's like a packet of hardware here. And then there's your flashers, relay, and then the wiring harness. So probably need to sit down and read all this. How is they doing this? Oh gosh, look at the way they did this. So here's the page, and they printed it like that. So to read it correctly, you have to flip up, not left and right. Okay, electric fan, dome light, Mopar, GM, diagram, alternators. So a couple diagrams: electric fan, ignition switch, headlight, tail light, fuel pump, optional accessories. So okay, so it looks pretty straightforward. Got different examples there for you. At least everything's color coded on this. Let's see what the wires. Brake switch, 2 brake switch. Okay, so they are labeled as well. Low beam, ignition accessory. So that's good. Everything is labeled. It's got a color code with it. I think they said it's a 14 circuits. 5, 6. So we got 12 circuits on here, or 12 fuses and all that. So let's see, where's my main wire? Looks like it right here. Switch power, dimmer switch. Okay, so we got all that. So now let's go back over to the car here and take a look. There it is. So let's see if we can see just exactly where. So I know everything goes up through here. So probably need to take the windlace out. It might be glued in. Yeah, I think that's glued in. Maybe not. Okay, let me get a plastic. Got some things, plastic pry bar things that I purchased a while back. It's just going to be, can I find them? Here they are. Nice Harbor Freight special here. All right, let's cut all that out for y'all. See, I'm struggling with that. So, I don't know if this comes down or not, or if it's all glued in there. I can't really tell. think I can see some of the wiring in there. Maybe, or is that just insulation? Hang on, let me get at this a little bit. See if I can find a place that actually comes apart, or see how this comes apart. But the wiring does go up here and up around there to the back of the car. So that'd be let me get that. All right, I've decided to do a little exploratory. Take this piece out right here. It's just several screws all around, and I think there's one more left in here. Out because there's one. Still left in it there. Really long screws. And it looks like it has some little clamps in there as well. Carefully take that out. Set it down in the passenger seat there. All right. So I got this here. All right, that comes off. Ooh, that is nailed in. So there's a tack strip there. There's the original color on the. I get light on it there. So there's the original color for the headliner. Kind of a aqua green. Something like that, really like a little bit, looks a little more blue than it does green. So that is tacked in there with nails. It's starting to tear a little bit right there. Okay. All right. So, well, the headliner does need to be changed out. So, I'm not opposed to cutting the headliner to getting these wires back to the back. But if there's an alternate route, let me see here. See how they. This is holding the. I have to tie that out of the way. That strap is holding the torque tube up. So. Alright, so they probably come down there. So let me get the seat. Let me set the camera down and I'll get the seat out and see if I can see the wires if they're coming down. This is not a trash bag. This is a cover for a windshield. For when it's icy out. So hang on just one moment. Alright, the bottom seat just lifted up like normal, and I noticed a wire here. So there's a single wire that runs under the carpet and probably runs under the front, so it goes to the front. I do not know where that goes. But for the other seats here, you got this little tab that's bent in. So I'm going to bend this in. This is on both sides. So I'm going to bend this out. And hopefully that'll go over to the other side. Navigate through all this stuff I got to clean up again. And this tab right here, same place. This one's in a little deeper, or bent over more. Okay. All right, so it pulls out. Now I need to get the vacuum in here again. Did not vacuum that part out. All the way loose. Okay, so it's loose on both sides. Set the camera down here. I don't know if it lifts up. Let me check the other side. Okay, there might be something else holding it here. Oh, there's another tab right under here. unless this thing needs to go up. Okay. All right, it's slowly going up now. Try this side. All right, something else is probably holding it, so let me pause the video, see if I can take a look. All right, so it's being held in by three things here. As you see, this is just a cardboard that separates going back into the trunk area. Let's see here. Let's see if I can see any wires over here, because this is where that needs to be sticky there. Probably you'll get some fat mat or something like that. Replace that there. Let's see. The wire's got to come through here some way. So there is one rat's nest, two rat's nests there. Haven't found a build sheet or anything like that yet. So we got one wire here. There's another wire going down. That's going across here. So yeah, it's possible I'm just gonna have to rip all this out with the headliner, but I mean the headliner's trash anyway. I might just cut into it. If I just cut into it there, and then I'll have access to everything, and I won't rip the whole thing down. It'll kind of stay intact. It'll just be ripped on the side, which, you know, it's going to get replaced anyway, so not a big deal. There it is. There's another example. You can see the original color, so that's how much it's changed. This right here, all this is going to need to be replaced as well. The back glass looks good. This all looks good. The rubber looks pretty decent. There's a little bad spot over there on the rubber. So, all right. So that's probably enough exploratory today. Have to get in and read that manual on the wiring harness. Do that. Get familiar with it. Compare it with the schematics that I have for the car. So if I compare the two together, then I'll work out a good plan for that. So one thing I am going to try to do today is, if you watch from another previous video, go ahead and scan these oil stickers and see if I can replicate one. The Esso one looks like one that might be kind of the closest. There's a couple Quaker State ones I got, and I've got another one in the house as well. So I'll take these and start scanning these, see if I can replicate the stickers, because the reproduction ones are outrageous in price for just one. So, but if I can, the Esso one, like I said, it looks the best out of all of them. The Quaker States, they're really messed up, and there's two different ones of them. So, but I might be able to replicate both of them. We'll give it a try. But thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Like the videos. It's helped me build it up this year. Sitting around, what, 80 subscribers? I'm up to 80, 81 subscribers. So help me out. Appreciate y'all watching, and keep plugging away at this. Thanks.